Welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. The information on this channel is time for doll collectors and not children. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Super 7 TMNT Ultimate Sewer Surfer Mike. If you do enjoy the video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Cowabunga, guys, jumping right on into this review. If you don't know, Super 7 is upgrading the old Playmate turtles. And so they have already given us the 4 core turtles, and now it is time to have some fun. As you can see, we are starting to get some of the fun turtle variants that we got back in the old Playmates line. They started it off with Sewer Samurai Leo and continued it on with Sewer Surfer Mike. And then after him is Punk Rocker Donnie. And last but not least, for the first set of variants at least, we have Space Cadet Raph. So yeah, guys, after seeing Sewer Samurai Leo and then seeing this guy, I had to pick him up. He is just so much fun. He has to be one of the more fun variants that we've gotten in the original Playmates line. And now it's even more fun, you know, with Super 7 upgrading the colors, upgrading the details, and just upgrading the figure in itself. So with that being said, guys, why don't we go ahead and take a look at all the great stuff that he does come with. Starting off with the classic weapons tree right here, which is unpainted, but very much essentially what you got back in the day. You know, you didn't get any kind of painted weapons. You literally just got this tree of a solid color plastic, and you got to break it apart and use it if you want. Thankfully, like I said, Super 7 is upgrading the figures from back in the day, so they do include this just for a little bit of nostalgia and throwback, but also because, I mean, why the fuck not? I mean, you're paying $55 for the figure. Why not throw in a few extra fun stuff? But they do also include the colored upgraded accessories as well, which I tend to use with my figures. And I just kind of leave the weapons tree in the box and leave it alone. You know, I really wish they would leave the weapons tree out and maybe one set of hands to help drop the price to about $40, $45. That's where I feel like a sweet spot is for a turtle figure. However, Super 7 Ultimates are $55 a piece. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the alternate Super 7 head that does come with this figure. In fact, I tend to lean more towards the Super 7 original variant head that come with these turtles. However, I kind of dig the original Playmates head with his tongue sticking out. However, the Super 7 Ultimate head is still really fun and cool. As you can see, it's essentially just Mikey grinning from ear to ear. But I think that head sculpt with Mikey's tongue sticking out is just so much more fun and just so much more Mikey. So with that being said, guys, why don't we go ahead and take a look at all the great hands that he does come with. So he does come with a pair of open action hands. He is currently using the left one right there, but you do also get a right one right there, as well as 2 secret hands in package that are kind of just medium, and that is key because they also include some tighter secret hands. So here is the left and here is the right. And yeah, if they could just do away with this set of hands right here and the weapons tree, I feel like we can get the price down to $40. But that's just me. I'm not a toy expert in terms of, you know, how much it costs to make all this stuff. But I think we could really do without the extra set of secret pans that are a little tighter. The ones he does currently have on hold all the accessories perfectly, so there's really no need for it. And there's really no need for the weapons tree other than nostalgia too. So Super 7, let's save some money and let's get rid of those things, please. The last set of hands that he does come with is a set of fisted hands because, well, they are Ninja Turtles, so they should come with some fisted hands to get down. So that is all the extra hands that he does come with. So let's go ahead and dive on into all the great accessories that he does come with. So he does come with this little crab right here, which is really cool. It's a slug, so no articulation, and all one solid color. I would have really liked, you know, maybe just some black dots right there for the eyes. You know, but it is what it is. We technically get 2 of them right here, and with it being a solid slug figure and color, I may actually pull this one out and use as display piece or display fodder for just, you know, fun display. But yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of that kind of stuff. We do get 2 ninja stars in the form of, I guess, kind of like sea ocean stars. They aren't like exactly like sea ocean stars, but I feel like they look like starfish just a bit, not too much. I mean, I could be wrong, but we do get his classic nunchucks, his weapon of choice. So this one has a starfish on it, some seaweed wrapped around it. That one just has essentially some seaweed wrapped around it. That's why I went ahead and kept that one in his hand and pulled the other one off, because with the starfish on it, it had a little more to look at. He does also get these 3 little turtle, I don't know what to call them, bombs, I guess you would say, or explosives, whatever you want to say, because they aren't really turtle communicators, and they're super tiny, and they're just half circles, but super cool, super awesome, super colorful, as you can see. We have some nice neon colors right there. But yeah, so you get those little things. And last but not least, oh wait, he actually does come with a pair of sunglasses, which you do see him currently wearing. We'll take a closer look at those when we pull them off the rotating turntable. But last but not least, let's go ahead and take a look at the biggest accessory that this guy does come with. That is his surfboard. And it says right there, Cowabunga! Is that how you spell Cowabunga? I always thought it was with a C, but Mikey knows best. It's his word, so I'm guessing it's with the K. The cool thing is it also has this elastic strap, much like most surfboards do. And it does have like a little peg in there, so that way you can unpeg it and actually wrap it around his ankle, and then repeg it and seal it. But yeah, super cool and awesome. I will say the sticker on mine, it's a little bubbled right here and warped, and it doesn't want to stay down, go down. So that's a little concerning, but other than that, it's just a basic surfboard, no real paint applications. I would have really preferred them to have painted these black, as on most surfboards they tend to be black no matter what the color of the surfboard is. But yeah, it does have some peg holes right there, so that way you can peg his feet in and he can stand on it, or you can just display it like this where he's holding it. Your choice, really. So that is everything that this guy does come with. So why don't we go ahead and pull him off the rotating turntable so we can get a closer look. Alright guys, so here we have him up close and personal to the camera so we can take a look at all the great detailing on this guy. First off, I do want to point out the sunglasses that he does come with. As you can see, mine does have a bit of a paint issue right there on the lens, a little bit of yellow paint right there. Not too much of a big deal. The bigger deal is them not really staying on his face. They stay right there, but if you just tap them like that, they just tend to fall off. They don't snap into place. They don't really fit anywhere on his mask into place. So they kind of just sit on his face, and yeah, any kind of movement or tapping, and they just kind of fall off. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much the only real gripe. You know, with most Super 7 figures, their joints are actually really loose, especially in the hips right here. But this guy, as you can see, is actually pretty solid. So they definitely made some improvements since their previous waves, which is definitely a great improvement to make. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at all the great detailing on this guy, because man, oh man, did they shove him full of some amazing stuff. So here on his right shoulder, he does have a little baby shark right there. Baby shark, do 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 do. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not going to sing that so it gets stuck in your head. He does have a crab right here, you know, so Mikey's got crabs. Oh, look, he has one right here crawling into his, well, yeah, Mikey's got crabs, guys, so just be aware of that. You have another baby shark on his right arm right here, or his left arm right there. He does come with a watch like most surfers slash divers have, just to keep track of the time. He has a little octopus right here on his flipper foot. Now I will say these feet do stand a lot better than the actual turtle feet. Gives this figure a bit more of a base to stand on, which is amazing. He has his diving belt or his surfing belt right here with his little Michelangelo initial right there. Some bottles or cans right there. Some holsters for his nunchucks. Taking a look at his shell, it is covered up by his bodysuit. However, you will see some seaweed hanging down, a few pieces of shell or barnacles hanging on, and of course a starfish right there. Oh, he also has an eel coming out of his pants right there, so yeah, do with that information as you will. But on the actual shirt or water, whatever rash guard you want to call it, it does have official Turtle brand right there on it. So yeah, like I said, Super 7 is just upgrading the shit out of the old classic Playmate toys. And with these variants, I feel like these upgrades are going to be really fun. I feel like with the classic regular core turtles, it's not too much. I mean, there's a little bit of more like texturing in the skin and everything. But I feel like now that we're onto the variants, Super 7 can really have some fun. Like with, you know, these sharks attached, the crab, the eel, the octopus right here. It's just a lot of fun all in all. So with that being said, guys, why don't we go ahead and move on into this guy's articulation. Starting off with his head, he will look all the way to the right, all the way to the left. He will look down, not at all, in fact. He will look up very slightly. That's it. Taking a look at his arm articulation, he will go to a T-pose. He will go 360 with those arms, no butterfly joint. Rotation at the bicep right there. Single hinge elbow joint. rotation at that elbow joint, rotation at the wrist, hinging in and out at the wrist. No ab articulation whatsoever because of the solid shell piece right here in the middle. Taking a look at his leg articulation, his right leg can actually kick out quite far. However, his belt kind of hinders his left leg from kicking out any more than that. And the eel itself right there. He has a slight thigh cut up top, nothing too crazy. He will kick forward all the way that way. He won't really kick back at all. He comes with a single hinge knee, no rotation at that knee. And last but not least, his ankle articulation. So his ankles will go down flat that far. They'll go up that far. And he does come with a ball rocker hinge. So yeah, guys, all in all, a pretty fun figure to say the least. So that has been this guy's articulation. Alright guys, so that has been my review of the brand new Super 7 TMNT Ultimate Sewer Surfer Mike. What did you guys think of this figure? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you've made it this far in the video, type down in the comments below, Baby Shark. That way I know you've made it this far and you're enjoying the content. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics that I took of this guy. If you did enjoy the video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a great fucking day. Cowabunga, guys!